And welcome back to MS and Me, my story. I would like to thank all and any of you who are coming back and continuing to listen to my story about my becoming to have MS. I appreciate the support and the love, and I return it right back. So again, thank you. So, continuing on, I think we left off somewhere around the fact that I was, the doctor came in and diagnosed me, and I had not known or heard of what this disease was. And in that moment, sitting in that hospital bed, it was, it was tough. It hit hard and fast. My mom started crying. I was confused on even wondering what it was, and then I kind of, it hit me. I feel like I started to cry. But also in that very moment, I knew that I was going to be drinking this medicine, this plant medicine, ayahuasca. So going back in time a little bit here, I was lucky enough and was given the opportunity to study at the University of Thompson Rivers University in Kamloops and partake in an adventure guide diploma program. Some of the best schooling I've ever been through in my life, of course. And during that time there, I was in class and was listening to a guest professional rock climber speaker come through, and he happened to mention ayahuasca, a crazy life-altering journey that he had down in South America and Peru. And for some reason, that word, just the word basically, and that, that it was a life-altering experience, it stuck with me. Nothing other than that. I heard it in his speech, in his little talk, and it just bookmarked itself in my brain, and that was it. I didn't go research it or look up into it, or never did hear it again. Commonly you hear a new word that you never heard before, and you hear it often again, other people using it, but that wasn't my case. But yeah, so when I got diagnosed, I knew there was something in me. There was an energy, there was a feeling that was instant. So I did not want to use Western medicine, and that I was going to I was going to go and use these plant medicines that Pachamama, Earth, provides for us for free. I was in a little bit of a predicament as I had lost my job, so was not making any money, and needed to figure a way how I could get myself down to Peru. So I ended up doing a fundraiser to get down here. But let's reverse back a little bit again to the hospital. I got diagnosed. They said, we're going to keep you here in the hospital. We're going to set you up with this 1,000 milligrams of prednisone, I think it was, through IV, and you'll get that once a day for 5 days. And even this is your first time, you're going to start feeling the symptoms change, and you're going to start feeling better right away. I remember receiving the first 1,000 milligrams of this steroid, and nothing changed. And it continued, like I said, every day. And there was also 3 times a day this gabapentin, I think, was the other pill that I was on. But again, nothing changed. For about a full week or two, still nothing changed. And eventually they were running out of space, I guess, and they put me out in the hallway. All I really remember about my stay there was not anything getting better, and every day just a slew of medical students and medical people, like by the fives, 5 of them, 3 of them at a time, coming in and asking me questions of just kind of like seeming they're a little more like confused on how fast it came on. So yeah, we're already getting to 5 minutes. Wow, it doesn't take long to get that fast. So what happened there next? So let me tell you. So they sent me home eventually. They were like, we can't keep you here anymore. I was, leaving kind of confused and unsatisfied. Didn't know what was happening. They didn't have any solutions or what I was to do next. They just kind of said, well, you need to go home and wait for the next major attack until you're doing worse than you are right now, which I was confused because I hadn't gotten any better from when I first got there. And that was basically it. They're like, well, you don't qualify to get on these medicines quite yet either, because you have to have another attack, MS attack, or when you come back in 6 months, you're going to have another MRI. And if we see that there's new lesions on your brain or your spine, then you're eligible for these medicines that we provide. So that's what I did. I went home and was now just, a bump on the log, I guess, kind of going through my head and wondering what the heck my life had now just become all of a sudden. Right before all this and during all this time, the current job that I was at, of course, I just applied and was accepted to my new job at working at, I think it was Peterbilt, a really nice new garage that works on semi-trucks. It was a brand new facility. I was super excited. I finally got a good paying job for myself. I was really excited, and I couldn't make it to my first day because I was in the hospital because of this MS. So funny how the way the world works and how things happen, because I thought I was all excited to be in the 9 to 5 and working to pay off my bills, but Spirit had another plan. Anywho, it's 7.5 minutes. It's getting long. Come back if you want to hear more, and I'll tell you what happened next. Peace. Love y'all.